Hey everybody, this is Robyn Kleiner-Vilgos, and I am going to be doing a tutorial or just sort of an intro video to Genially, which is the website that you see up here in front of us right now. So Genially is a sort of self-defined, they call themselves an interactive presentation creation platform for people who do not have any knowledge of coding. So it's really there for those of us who don't really understand how all of the coding behind a really good graphic design works or an interactive media example. So right now I have a page of examples up so that you can kind of see all of the different types of things that have been made with Genially. From what I can see, Genially is actually based in Europe. So we're going to go to a couple different tabs. So this, once you have made an account, it actually saves your works like this. There are collaborative works as well, where you can share with somebody else, and then purchased things, which we'll get into in a little bit later. I'm going to open up one of my projects, which is this one. So Genially, to me, on the surface, looks a lot like Canva, because I'm more familiar with Canva. It's got this toolbar on the left where I'll show you a couple different things. So we can add in a text box. I can do a title, so maybe I'd move that up. I can just click and drag. It's a lot of click and drag stuff. I can change the size of things, typing, and then I can also change fonts, the formatting of it. As I go through this, you probably saw that top toolbar disappear. That changes based on what you're going to be using here. You can see I put in the owl, but one of the things also that I've noticed that Canva does not seem to have that this program Genially does have, you have the ability to do animations. So for example, if I wanted to make the owl do something like, I don't know, so I'll have it flip or fade in so I can have it flip on its y-axis and kind of turn into my presentation. I can have it, if I'm running a time thing, I can have it appear at a certain amount of time, and I can have it go faster. Also, what's nice about Genially and getting into the pros and cons is that it has a bunch of tutorials that you can look at that are available to anybody who uses this program. They're available as YouTube videos, and that kind of helps me learn my way around this program because I'd never used it before. Some of the pros of this, I really think I feel like it's a lot more broad and sophisticated of a program than some of the other infographic design websites I've used. You're able to, as you can see right now, you can set brand colors. So if you're creating a business or you're trying to put together a portfolio where it's got a theme to it, you can set in coding colors, making typographies and that sort of thing. But that gets us into one of the cons, which I wanted to show you, is that a lot of things are limited by how much you want to pay for this program. So this is something that I've started having my students use for some of their presentations. They're using the student, the free setting right here. There's a lot more things available, though, as you can see, to these subscription-based programs. So I can imagine if you really get into using this and you want to use it to kind of market and display other things as like a business person or an entrepreneur, you could really use this as a great tool. But kind of for my students level, I'm really just having them use it as a free program. With going back to my program that I had open here, you can download it. If you have paid, you can download it as a PDF. I can also share it with other people. Either I can share the whole presentation through Facebook or Twitter or other things, or I can email it directly to somebody. So just to open up so you can see what I've sort of found as the pros and cons of this is you can read right here, there's more freedom and a lot more sort of features that I've noticed than other infographic programs. It's free to start. You can upload your own photos. You can use animations. There's lots of tutorial videos. And just like many of these other programs, it auto-saves. Does cost a lot of money. It would take some time to explore. So really what I'm saying for educational uses is that you would use this for class presentations, things where they're doing big research papers and other sorts of things. Collaboration is a little awkward on this program since you have to send it to somebody else. You can't both work on it at two different workstations at the same time. Anyway, that's Genially, and I hope that you got a lot out of this video. Thanks.